It could have been an occlusogram, okay, or whatever. I mean, here I don't have any doubt of what is my treatment goal. Okay, good. What is the second step that you do now? Okay, now you answer because this must be interactive.
We have to find a force system that is needed for this movement.
Okay, good. Let's add something. At this stage, you find the force system which is needed for the active units. Okay, Oksana, that's very good. And also you have to focus on the teeth that are not going to be moved.
Yes, for anchorage, yes.
Okay, so you are defining reactive units and active units. And for the active units, you will have to find out which is the needed force system, which is corresponding to the movement that we have, or to the goal that we have designed. Okay, so very good. If you have comments, you just stop. We are a limited number, with about half of the classes here, so you can interrupt and get in at any time. Okay, so find active units center rotation. This is a first step that is needed to find the force system. So to find the needed force system, you have to analyze the movement, find the center rotation, and then from that, you can have an idea from the movement analysis that I would say I have when I say find the active unit center rotation, I mean, okay, analyze the movement, okay? From that, you find the needed force system. So you will have a force system here. You will have a force system here. And what is the next step?
After analyzing force system, yes, and creating this.
The next step is evaluate anchorage. Before thinking to the mechanical solution, it's very important that you think and you assess the anchorage situation. You remember how you assess an anchorage situation? I mean, let's imagine this is a phaser treatment. And you want to know whether you need no anchorage, some anchorage, a lot of anchorage. You will never get enough anchorage. I mean, how do you get to this answer?
Maybe we evaluate the equilibrium of the system and then decide about anchorage.
Okay, very good. And how you do this?
Find the equivalent force system, maybe. No.
Okay, what you have to do, I mean, let's say that you have, let's call this force system 1 and this force system 2. And you want to see whether there is an equilibrium. What do you do? You make a sum.
Yes.
Sorry. Well, we say that in equilibrium, the sum of all forces and moments is equal to 0.
Mhm.
But is this respected in the situation? Or necessarily respected in this situation? No?
Maybe no.
Maybe, but maybe not. So here you have a number which is the sum of all force systems you have to apply. If the sum of all this force system is equal to 0, what does it mean?
It means that we are in a good situation.
And in a very good situation, that is?
That our movements are like combined. So the, I don't know how to explain it.
No anchorage is needed.
Yes, maybe.
There's absolute consistency.
Yes.
Great. So the two force systems are equal to 0, and it means that you can create a force, a mechanical solution where there is an absolute consistency. So in this condition, you need no anchorage. So if the sum of all the forces is equal to 0, you need no anchorage. So if this number, it's very high, you need a lot of anchorage. If this number is not so big, you need a little of anchorage. The sum of these two force systems can be called needed anchorage. Okay? And then you can tell me, well, from now what we do, we have to see whether we have enough available anchorage or not. The available anchorage should be more than the needed anchorage. Now, the available anchorage is not easy, cannot be measured so well as the needed anchorage, so we can estimate this, but we will discuss about this, okay? So now the first step is the next step was to evaluate anchorage. We will do this later for all for this case. And only at this time, we will go on. I need to move this, sorry. Only at this time, we can start designing the mechanics. So when my students, I ask this to my students and they come out, I think I will use the TPA and do this cantilever and so on. I usually get a little bit upset because if you start in this way, unless you are really very experienced, and this is usually not the case of the student, you're going to miss a lot of things and you can overlook a lot of opportunities. So at least at the beginning, don't jump directly to the mechanics design, please, okay? So analyze the movement, define active and reactive units, find the needed force system, evaluate the anchorage, and design the mechanics. This is a general, but it's always valid. It's not for this case, okay?
Thank you, first of all. It was really it was an eye opener. I just got my authentic view to a very wide area with this course. Actually, I had some exposure with Professor Melson in Australia when I was having my foreign training. After that, actually, I got to know about this course, and I was just following it up through the Facebook. And with this one, actually, it was really valuable, and I want to thank you for that. And and also yes, that's what I think about this course. Actually, I'm happy if I can be participate in your on-site course in your future if I get the opportunity. Yeah, actually, I think I know that it's listening to recordings and everything is a bit different, but still it was really and we had enough exposure time as well. So I think it's really a very good starting point at least for us to get going with our mechanics and biomechanics to develop in such a way.
Yes, I want to say also that I appreciate for this course because I wanted to go to on-site course, but with our condition with COVID, it's impossible for me now. But it was a great opportunity to participate at least at online course. And firstly, when I saw all the exercises and all the material, I had a thought that, oh, maybe I can't do all these things. But then when I started to watch all the videos, then I was excited because I could do exercise, and then I felt myself more confident in this. And also I had a lot of questions during videos, and I wrote them I wrote them, but then when I started to see other videos, I found answers for these questions in other videos. So it was very great. I thank you very much for this possibility, and maybe I would come maybe next year for on-site course. It will be my dream.